of the major accusations against Bahadur Shah Zafar in his trial was the massacre of 56 innocents, European, mainly women and children, and a few men. This happened on the 16th of May during the siege of Delhi. I have read about this in Dastan-e-Qadar and in the Begumat ke Aansoo, both of which I have translated, and I have used those accounts to give a description of what really happened on that day in A Firestorm in Paradise. What happened was that these 56 people were given shelter by the emperor in the Red Fort. They were kept in the kitchen area, and they were promised shelter. But on the 16th of May, the Indian sepoys, or as they were called, the Baghi Sipahi, they brought these 56 women in front of the Nabat Khana, and they massacred them very brutally. The eyewitness accounts of Zahir Dehlvi and of the survivors of the 1857 by Khwaja Hasan Nizami very clearly state that the Badshah as well as the Shahzadas, Mirza Mughal, and all protested this. Badshah, even Bahadur Shah Zafar, even went so far as to say that do not do this, no religion permits the killing of innocents. Mirza Mughal and there was a Maulvi Ainullah also protested against this. But the Baghis, or the Indian sepoys, Baghis is in inverted commas, since that is what they were called by the British colonial accounts, the Indian sepoys refused to listen to them. Jisko kehte hain ki sar pe khoon sawar tha, and they massacred them. And this was an accusation, as I mentioned earlier, major accusation against Bahadur Shah Zafar during his trial in 1858. And this is one of the main reasons why there was so much of bloodshed and loot and plunder after the fall of Delhi. So I have mentioned this in this book because the love story of Shehzadi Falakara and Mirza Mughal, the love story of Shehzadi Falakara and Mirza Kaisar is set against the backdrop of the uprising of 1857. When you read this book, you will get to know not only the details of the Red Fort, but also the details of the uprising of 1857 and the causes of its failure also.